Good afternoon guys and welcome back to another episode of Talking Balls. If you're coming over from James Robinson's channel, you will know we are talking about the Chrome Soft Practice.
That very one.
Yes, so golf ball that I bought in America, we haven't found it in the UK. It says on the box, which we'll get the box on it shortly as we walk.
Cosmetic defects.
Cosmetic defects and blemishes. So has that affected us? So far I've had 3 pars. We've been able to flight the ball. We've got the regular distance with the ball. It hasn't scuffed up, except for James's.
I don't know where that's come from. Could that has to be the approach shot into the second. I don't see a normal Callaway ball roughing up that quickly or that much.
No, and that's the thing here. So a different price point. These would cost me $35. So that is around about £28–30. So obviously around about £10–15 cheaper than what we're looking for.
Quite a big hit if you're going to go through a few as well.
Yeah, and that's similar to something like an AD 333 price. Yeah. So, you know, we're thinking, do we want this? It's a premium ball that might have a few defects, or would you go for an AD 333? But we're also going to cut this ball open, guys, next week and compare it to a normal Chrome Soft. So let's see if I can reach the green today.
Oh, that's the best you've hit on here for a long time. Still too straight, isn't it? You can't get your head round going over that corner.
No, a fear of losing even cheap golf balls.
Right, come on. I'm going to take more of the Tiger line, Chris. Try and play a big high cut. It's into the wind actually. We don't need a full one being off these yellow tees.
A little fade into the breeze and we could see James on the green, but he is one down, we forgot to mention.
I am one down. How rare.
It is very rare. And today he's joined me with a Cobra driver. That is turning.
That is perfect, that's what that is.
Perfect. It's big words. So on James's channel we talked about it. Is this ball legal? It does say that it's USGA conforming, so if you are an everyday golfer, you're playing in your competitions, you will be able to use this ball in those comps, whereas before, we know when they did have practice balls, X-out balls, they wasn't legal for competition.
Was that instant DQ?
That was an instant DQ. So if you did use one of those golf balls, I know a lot of people who used to get them because they were cheaper and then draw a big thick line across them to still try and use them.
Are you speaking from experience there, Chris?
From working in a pro shop, you see everything. But these balls you can use, guys, so you've got to think price point. They are similar to, like I said, an AD 333. They are something that you might consider using if you like Callaway golf balls. So far they've felt exactly the same. Next week's going to be the big test when we compare it to a Chrome Soft at full price. Is it the same cover? Does it feel the same? Does it flight the same? We're going to get into the studio hopefully and do some wedges, do some driver testing, and then we're going to finish by cutting it open, because there was some claims, not just for Callaway, that they had an off centre. Was it an off?
I believe the core was off centre on a few of them, which was very well publicised by loads of different outlets.
Yeah, which then they had to go in and check the golf balls, make sure they were flying correctly.
Well, that's actually worked to Callaway's advantage as well, because they now have the 3D X-ray where every ball goes through an X-ray machine for the QC.
Yeah, exactly. So that's now given them a little bit better reputation. They've corrected that. They've shown what they've done. But let's see if these golf balls that they're trying to sell that are cheaper with practice on are hopefully not some of the old golf balls.
I can't see my ball. I can see Chris's ball. It might be front edge or... It felt good. It's got to be the line.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, I'm not so sure. There's a lot of trees.
Right, Chris, what have you got in here?
So I've got 55 yards to the flag.
That's a total guess.
Which is not, I use my PF260.
Oh, did you?
Giveaway coming soon. Right, so let's see how it reacts on a shorter shot. Can I get it to spin? Can I get it to control on there? Or is it going to pop up? A little bit of a pull.
Yeah, that's not... Yeah, I tried to check on you actually. See, I don't think the big difference here is performance. I think maybe the covers just aren't quite as versatile.
Yeah, and that's interesting to see. Like we said on on your channel, or you're going to see some drivers where does it launch higher? Is it defects like that are going to affect your ball flight?
Let's be fair, we haven't seen many massive defects on them, have we?
No, and again, maybe just a little bit of paint not being right, which again they won't want to sell at full price because it's not what Callaway do. So if it's just paint, then it's not going to affect performance.
Still can't see my ball.
We,
might be long, you know. I mean, it was a big one of them.
big power fade.
You're going short, are you?
I'm thinking short. Well, it is into the breeze, so you might have snuck this bunker. Let's have a look.
Might be in the hole.
I doubt. Oh, there we go. We've got one.
Oh. Saving me time,
Get
are you?
yourself away from there. It's, well, we'll see how it reacts.
Oh. That's because someone's raked it softly, look.
Oh.
Not raked it properly.
Right, 60 degree.
Square face jab.
Square face jab, that's a technical term. Ooh. That
Did grab, didn't it?
did grab, and it came out pretty well from where it was. You'll take that.
Yeah, that's above average, that.
So a very good point here of James has gone a little bit more aggressive to the bunker and hit it closer, and even with a bad lie, we've both ended up around about the same distance away
Strokes
from the
gained,
flag.
Chris, isn't it?
So it's one of those, if you are closer, you may be able to benefit from that if you don't get a plugged lie. You'll see James doesn't have a putter because he changes his car that much that he's left it in the wrong car. So there you go,
Thank
James.
you very much, Christopher.
Right, so 20 feet, just outside maybe. Get behind the hole. And again, off the putter, just like off the clubs, it's felt solid, it's felt exactly what I'd expect from a Chrome Soft.
Not hit it. Not hit it. I wonder if they do, because I was just thinking, because these are Callaway, aren't they?
They
I wonder
are.
if they do like X out clubs where they've not quite passed QC, or what they do with them. Par.
Solid par after a plugged bunker.
Yeah. Still in the game.
Still in it at one down. One benefit of the big practice side on the side is it's a good alignment aid. That's what I find.
Short as well.
So you can see it rolling end over end very clearly, but you can clearly see it was dreadful pace.
Take your time, son.
Right, one up going down the last.
Right. Let's see if we can play it down in the wind even with, and we say defects. I wonder if some of them are like terrible. You know, if you buy a couple of dozen, you may see one with like a massive horrible gouge in it or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to go through again. We've got the rest of the box, so we can go through and have a look at them all and see what the biggest defect is. Again, for the money, what you're paying, be interesting to see if there is one that you really wouldn't want to use. So that stayed low.
That was gorgeous.
That's a good flight, that. Even for you, it's straight at it.
Yeah, because I teed up with a little trusty broken one.
Ooh, a northern
Ball marker number.
ball marker. Is that because you didn't have a tee?
Yes.
I thought so.
That's actually come out all right.
It clipped a branch, but it was a drawer. It stayed low. Not the finest shot I'll ever hit.
I don't think we're blaming the golf ball for that one.
Certainly can't blame the golf ball for that one.
That's pressure.
1-0.
Right guys, so Chris is out here in the right hand rough. He loves reminding us when he hits fairways, so I'll let you talk him through that one. And I'm just up there in the fairway, centre line.
I've just gone for the better angle into this flag.
If you're wondering why we've come with just a couple of clubs, it's lunchtime after this.
It is, we're going for a chicken wrap.
Oh, wonderful. And it's almost free, because if you'd have bought normal Chrome Softs,
Oh, well,
think
exactly.
of the money you've saved.
Okay.
Fly.
Oh. Well, I shall test it now out of the bunker. Again, a good flight there. It launched off exactly how I'd expect it to. I can't blame the shot on the golf ball.
I might lend you this wedge if you want.
Thank you very much.
I'll let that be a lesson to anyone who thinks you can just bring a couple of clubs to finish the hole off, even if it is lunchtime. Right, anywhere on the putting surface, I think. You know, you like press that self-destruct button when you're winning, don't you?
I'd take the positives. I struck that delightfully.
You reckon 65?
Yeah. It's a good looking shot.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, and it stopped exceptionally quick. What a ball.
What a ball. Yeah, you know what? For the money, yeah. At least yours is lying a little bit better. I'll lend you that wedge.
Oh, thank you very much.
Right guys, my ball pitched front edge and just released out flag high like I wanted it to. Big shot this. Oh, he's played that nicely. Oh, that had a little bit of check on it, that was nice. I was a little bit worried stood here as well, but good shot.
What a player. Right, in or out?
Out, please.
Out.
Just checking for any more scuff marks on there, because that was a similar kind of shot as to the last one, which left some.
Yeah, let's have a look at the side of the trap. Mine has done well so far, no real blemishes. And we've hit quite a few wedges with it, which is normally what does tear a ball up.
Oh,
Right, I'll give you that one.
it was firm, but I needed it.
So the only mark on mine is, I think, the leaf or branch.
Ooh,
that I
shin.
caught. Ooh, shin.
Oh. Oh.
Out for the season.
Oh, right with, you know, the fang bit. Ah.
Oh, side door, but a great roll. Guys, thank you very much for watching. James is going to put the flag back in. Thought he was going to hit me with it in the shin. But a great ball there. Practice ball, chrome soft there. Can't get it in the UK, but in the US it's a great ball that you could compare to the Srixons.
Yeah,
So-
I've really enjoyed that. I think for the price, you can see a couple of little scuffs on them and things, but
Yeah.
is it going to make any difference to anyone?
No, realistically, the main thing we've seen, we will look at the rest of the dozen that I do have, is it mainly more paint defects as opposed to anything that is going to affect your shot. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Look out next week when we chop the ball open and compare it to the real deal. See you then.